Hi, this is Jo from jojoebbie.com, and today's Kaizen hack is how to use lists to stop Facebook fatigue and keep your feed full of the stuff that you love. Okay, I know there's a lot of political ranting going on at the moment, and I have friends that have complained that they are fed up of Facebook because of it. And so I wanted to show you how you can use the lists so that you can still get on Facebook, you can still use it, but you don't have to put up with all the political stuff or anything really that you don't want to see. So you have more control about what you see in your feed. I think a lot of us use Facebook in a lot of different ways. For me personally, I don't get to meet other adults during the week often. So for me, it's a connection thing. I've got a lot of friends that are still back in the UK or basically all over the world. So it's my connection time. And also my business is all online, and Facebook is a way for me to network because I don't have like in-person network events to go to. So I know a lot of mums use it because they feel lonely and it's a way for them to connect with friends. And so, it just depends. We all use it differently. So you can set up these lists to work for however you want it to work. Right, so why use lists? Well, you can segment your friends so that you can have post specific updates to specific groups of people. So you can segment your lists into, say, your mummy friends and your entrepreneur friends and your playgroup friends, cat loving friends, whatever you want to do with the specific lists. And then when you put up a post, you can post it just to your cat loving friends if it's a cat video and most of your friends don't appreciate them. Or you can post your something for entrepreneurs. Maybe you've discovered a great new site and you want to share it with your entrepreneur friends, but half of your friends on Facebook won't appreciate it. So it's great for that, so that you can be very specific about what you are posting to whoever. You can also pick a list and only see the posts from the people in that list. So if you want to do maybe more networking and you want to connect with people that are like the movers and shakers in your industry and you've got them on a list and you're trying to build up better connections, then you can go to that list and see what their latest posts are and leave a few comments and that kind of thing. And you can also be friends with someone without them seeing all your personal posts, which means if you if you are an entrepreneur, say, or in business, and you want to keep your personal posts separate to your business, Facebook only allows you to have one personal profile. And so you can do it if you have them, if you have it set up correctly. The business friends that you don't want to share your personal posts with will only be able to see the posts that you have set to public. They won't see your friends' posts. Anyway, I'll explain a little bit more about that when we get through to it. So here we are. I couldn't do this live because it kept bringing up people's, like my friends' posts and stuff, and I couldn't predict what was going to come up. And some of my friends have, they're posting private stuff, so I didn't want to blast that all over the place. So we're doing it in screenshots, but it doesn't really make any difference. Okay, first of all, we're on the desktop and you need to go to your personal profile. And when you do, then go and find the friends list. And on a mobile or the app, you'll find there is a friends list. It's in a similar place on the app. It's not quite as easy on the app. I recommend doing it on the desktop if you can when you first set up, and then once you've got it set up, it's easy to just add, and I'll show you as we go through. So click on the friends list, and this will bring up this list. And next you want to create list. So as you can see, I've already got a pile of lists already made. There will be a couple of default lists in there. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. I think they're family and acquaintances or something like that. And then you can just add your own. Now, this is where you put in your list name. Now, the only person who can see the list name is you, so you don't have to worry about other people seeing it. Unless somebody hacks into your Facebook account, you're going to be fine. So you can name the list whatever you like. If you want to give it a witty name, if you want to give it something not so nice, you know, total tosspots, you could call it. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. You can put whatever name you like in here. And then you can add members. So, for example, if we had maybe you're in the Aikido club and you've got a list called Aikido, and then you can just type in the names and it'll bring them up when you start typing, and you can click on the friends that you want to add to the Aikido club. Okay, once you've done that, you need to go to your friends list. This is in different places depending on whether you're using the app or on the desktop. But when you click on friends, it'll bring up a list. You can't see because I covered it up, but a list of all your different friends. It'll have their profile picture and their name. On the iPad, you just get the picture and you have to click through to get to this button. On the desktop, you'll have the picture, their name, and this little button here. So if you click on that, you get this drop-down menu, and then you can add to close friends, acquaintances, or add to another list. So if you click on that, you get the longer list, and these are the ones that you've just put in. So if you've got your Aikido club and whatever you decided to call your list, and you can add them to as many of these lists as you like, or none of them. So go through and, you know, this friend's an entrepreneur, she's also a mom, she's not into political stuff, so I'm not going to click that. So add to the multiple lists, whichever you like. You can, at this point, also add a new list. So maybe you've set up a handful of lists and then you discover that this person doesn't fit into any of these and you think, oh, I really should have a dog lovers list. So you can then add a new list there. If you click that, it'll come up and you just give it the name. And then the restricted list. Now this is gold. This list is the one that you use if you want to be friends with somebody but you don't want them to see your personal posts. So they are added as friend, so it'll come up on the friends list that you are friends with them, but they can only see your public posts. So anything that you post to public, so that's the little world sign, the globe sign that you get next to your post, they will be able to see that. They won't be able to see your posts to your friends, even though they are your friend, because they're on the restricted list. So this is really good if you want to mix kind of business with pleasure, or whether, you know, sometimes you feel obliged to be friends with somebody, but you don't really want them seeing all your personal posts. Stick them on the restricted list. Okay, and the last tip. So if you have like a batshit crazy cat lady friend, or a ranty, totally bonkers racist uncle, or anyone whose posts that make you want to poke your eye out with a dirty chopstick, and they are someone that you feel that you can't unfriend, so this is somebody that you're already friends with, but you feel like you can't unfriend them, which often happens with family, you can use the unfollow button, which means that you won't see their constant stream of back crazy posts, their cat videos or whatever, their ranty racist posts. So what you need to do is click on their name, go to their profile, click on their name, and you'll see the little friends tag. It says here that you are friends. Click on that, and then just pop down here and it'll say unfollow and it'll have their name. If you click on that, then their post will no longer come up in your feed. So if there are people that you feel that you can't unfriend for whatever reason, you can unfollow them and then you just won't see their posts. And you can go back and follow them again later on, and they won't know that you've done this unless they pull you up and say, hey, did you see my post on my latest cat video post of 20 strange cats doing poses in front of a mirror? And you'll be like, no. But you can just blame the algorithm. Say, oh, Facebook didn't show it to me. Blame the algorithm. Okay, I hope that helps. Let me know if you did like it and it is going to be helpful. Do understand that when you are putting people into lists, they can't see what lists you're putting them into. They don't know that you've put them into lists. They don't know that you've unfollowed them. And if you go through, and I had a big cull the other day and deleted a load of people out of my friends, mainly because they were either people that I didn't really know, and I can't even remember why we became Facebook friends in the first place, and we haven't interacted. And there were some like people that have obviously not been on Facebook since 2011 or something, so they went as well. They're not going to know if you unfriend them, so don't worry about it. You're not going to hurt anyone's feelings. Right, that is it. Thank you for watching. If you like this, give me a thumbs up or subscribe or whatever. Share it with everybody so they can all do it. And let me know what you think. And if you're a mum, then come and join me in the Mums That Rock Facebook group. It's just for mums that are setting goals and getting stuff done. So I will see you over there. All right, thank you.